All right. Does anyone wish to do a recap?
Feel like we should let Norman do it. Canto.
Agreed.
Well, he walked into a strange corridor and blacked out. The end.
Yep.
The rest is silence.
We put all the dead knights back in their coffins.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
by
We
we,
cleaned
I mean
up.
Hypatia and Sean did. Meanwhile, Norman checked the coffins for stuff. He found a bunch of stuff, maybe. Who knows?
We will once we check his pockets.
Maybe he took stuff, maybe he didn't.
I'm pretty sure anything he took is particularly flat right now.
Yeah. Oh, no, he got killed by the crossbow bolts. He didn't get hit by the dead fool.
Some of your stuff got crushed.
Oh, okay. We got in a little fight with some of the books. Two of the books. One turned into a spider, one turned into a bat. But we chopped some legs off / wings.
All those books good.
Yeah, got those books back. Minerva searched upstairs and found some stuff. Mostly junk. And downstairs, yeah, basically that wrapped it up. There were like a bunch of items. So there was like a broadsword and matching main gaunch. There was a beautiful, was it an onyx staff?
Jet and
jade?
gold. Jet and gold.
Jet and gold. Okay.
In fact,
I knew it was a black.
In fact,
I just
give me
didn't
a
know
second. Do I have?
what
I think of
Blackstone
that
was.
one. I
was like, it wasn't
have.
obsidian. There's too many black stones.
There are. Do I have an image of it? I think I do. Not that it really matters because it's been left behind.
Black and gold staff, plus a cleric book. There was a box of enchanted earth, maybe. I joke. It probably had a component in it that was missing. There were 2 potions wrapped up in a death shroud, which, potentially the death shroud itself was magical, which would have been pretty cool. There was a jeweled dagger. There was a rusty sword. Who knows? Maybe it was good. There was a ring on top of a copper plate, which was interesting. I'm sure there was some other stuff. I can't remember everything. Anyway, we didn't take anything, so we then moved on. The party
Wow, look
rejoined.
at the restraint the party had.
I know, crazy.
Oh,
we went upstairs. Minerva had been meandering the temple and looking for random junk. Met back up with Minerva. She was back at those locked doors that we'd seen earlier. Sean cast find traps. They were both trapped. Minerva tried to disable the trap. She tried some shenanigans to get around it, but couldn't really. Then she tried to disable the trap, failed. Tried to pick the lock. Succeeded. Was blinded by it going off. Walked over to the other door. Stuff happened, but really we couldn't tell any difference. Minerva crawled away and asked other people to explore the area as she was blind. Norman got excited for actual loot since I guess he'd been denied downstairs and rushed into the room for a dead fool to fall behind him, get shot by some crossbow bolts, fall to the ground. Meanwhile, the party tried to rescue Norman. That took a while. They couldn't succeed because it was like really heavy deadfall. So they went and get help in town. Returned with Tiny Tim, who engineered some shenanigans to
and Bro.
Yeah, and Brel, and they helped clear the way back to Norman, who unfortunately had bled out. In the meantime, they gathered his body, and I don't know if they searched the rest of the way, since one of them was a thief, and Tiny Tim probably wants loot, and I assume we were almost at the end of that passageway, but maybe we left them to continue looting. I don't know. I think that's where we left off, I believe. Or did we actually leave the cathedral? Church.
I think Brell and Tiny Tim. The last thing I have in here is that Brell and Tiny Tim find an Ilthor rondel on his body.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah, an ether rondel on the body of Norbin.
That's right. As they were rescuing him.
Wait, did he steal that off Shiro? That would be
Shiro
hilarious.
has stilettos.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, cool. Phew.
Yeah, I think that's kind of where we left it. So I'm not sure if we got out of the tomb with him or not. But
Well, it's probably a
Tim.
set.
Sorry?
There you go.
I was going to say, Tiny Tim would certainly have looted places if he thought he could have got away with it.
I mean, in fairness, Brell probably would too, so. We'll probably get Norman out of the way, and then Brell would probably try and disarm the rest of the traps. Or attempt to.
So you want to stay down in the temple, do you?
We have a little side quest with Brell.
Are you going to
Tiny
leave
Tim.
Brell and Tiny Tim in there? Fine, we can deal with Brell and Tiny Tim at a later date. Meanwhile, the rest of you had gone back into Summerton, I believe. You have the body of Norbin.
No.
A horror.
2 levels too low.
For res.
Oh, you're plenty high enough to cast Animate Dead, aren't you?
Oh, I can do that.
That's how you make yourself, like your own torchbearer. I just don't think a good cleric would really be up for it. So, you have to come up with a decent excuse why. But anyway, you are in Summerton.
The necklace made me do it.
Wasn't he friends with some guy who shoots guns?
Yeah, the gunsmith guy, which is, if I recall correctly, Mulgrave's Guns, which is conveniently turned up.
Well, no one had a reason to go there before.
True.
Doesn't Minerva have a gun?
Nope.
Well. Hypatia does, so Hypatia has 2 things to do. Because she needs one of her pistols fixed.
I guess sort of Minerva had a gun. Yeah, good point. She's given a few guns away.
She's like Gun Santa.
That's right.
She is like Gun Santa. Or
And
Robin Hood. Either way.
That's right. They're all legitimately acquired with the correct paperwork.
We're gonna turn up to this shop and be like, oh, by the way, we've never met, but your friend's dead.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I think the maniacal laugh is the scary thing about it.
We've never met. Your friend's dead, and he's somehow been mysteriously looted.
He's come to you naked as the day he was born. Because he took all his shit.
I'm going to whisper something to you, Lucas.
Okay.
Well, we could probably figure out the stuff that he may have taken from the tube.
Guys, I'm not feeling great, so I think I'm just gonna, do an early one, head to the Slayer Wink, get a room, and hold up in it.
Are you still blind?
Or
Yes.
yes.
Lens
So
will go with you.
there's the Whisper Canto.
Yep.
Speaking of not well, Hypatia and Vash are also still afflicted by that blight that was placed upon them by the Death Knight, and they are you are feeling unwell.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I think I want to go to sleep. See if I can sleep it off.
I want to. I guess we want to.
Maybe we should all talk to Kindly
Yeah,
while returning the mace.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. If nothing else, we can put Norman to lie somewhere down before while we arrange him. I suppose a burial for him. Just not often you
Sean?
get adventurers get a burial.
True. Sean is going to rest up and learn his spells again.
Okay.
So that he can assist in curing everyone of their blights and so forth.
Alright, bear with me. I'm just going to log onto this other computer. I think the reason I'm suffering some problems with loading on my laptop is that, yes, that is the case. Fortnite is downloading on my other computer. Doing
That'll do it.
well, game updates through the Epic launcher just absolutely kill everything. Alright, so that has been paused, and yep, I can load on my laptop now. It's working okay. Huzzah! Alright, sorry, I missed that last bit because I was trying to stop everything from grinding to a halt.
Right, I think we're just basically trying to find somewhere to put Norman before we bury him, and I think the people who are still presumably sickened are probably going to retire for the night.
Okay, so the Slywink is reasonably busy. There are a number of adventurers in there, people you haven't seen before. Many of them look to be reasonably green, not particularly well off orcs. Orcs are greyish mostly. This isn't Warhammer or Warcraft.
I know.
So yeah, it does seem to be reasonably overflowing at the moment. Most of them seem to be getting nicely drunk, and every now and then you see a little head bobbing its way and wending its path through the group.
Oh, good. Our favourite NPC.
You know you love him.
Linda certainly doesn't.
But Oz does.
Yes.
And indeed, as you are there, Willibrod spies you from across the room. My friends! My friends! Barkeep, drinks are on me for my good friends here. And he'll piff a very large, hefty coin purse upon the bar and pour out some coins, taking, it seems to be, very careful attention to cover any particular emblems upon said pouch.
Sean is going to check and see if he still has his pouch on his persons.
He does.
I'm pretty sure I know whose pouch this is.
Drinks for all my friends here. Marvelous heroes they are. How was the? Where did you go? You missed all the fun. Great chaos was afoot in the city, and Lashanara and some others saved the day.
Yep.
Yep.
That's good.
Yeah, we found some other trouble. It was bad. There were casualties.
Oh, terrible news. Terrible news. So anyway, there's going to be a banquet in the honour of Lashanara, thrown by that young Castellane, the new one, Jarek.
Mm-hmm.
You should attend. You're people of note, great heroes. Willibroad will sidle up to.
No. I move away.
He will sidle up to Sean, and he will whisper something to you as he does.
Enki, watch that guy.
Sword will keep his hand on his belt pouch and everything else within hand's reach of Willibroad. His short, shifty hands that he has.
And then he will wander off after he says that to you.
Ooh.
But they all look the same. Which one?
He's gone into the crowd.
What are you talking about, Sean? You're being weird.
Apparently the elf paid for our drinks. Pretty sure it's that no good one that.
Lenza?
Gildress.
Yeah, we know
Oh,
it was
Mildred was a legend. Thought you were talking about Caradwin. I was joking, Lenza.
Wait, Caradon's an. Oh wait, was she an elf?
I love how it's like the no good one. You said Lenza.
Was Carrot an elf? I mean,
Yeah,
it's not wrong.
Caradwin was an elf and a doppelganger.
Well,
Alright.
that's true.
Maybe a
Well,
rust monster.
I thought it would be pretty obvious what he was referring to, but the ambiguity that the party seems to be experiencing is just wonderful.
Can we see? Can anybody see an elf in this room that isn't us?
There's maybe one or two.
No, this wasn't the chick who gave us the quest to go down and fight clear the crypt an elf.
I thought she was
No.
a human.
No.
Yeah.
She was wearing a mask.
Yeah.
So who knows? But
Oh, that was Anna Sky.
yeah.
It was
but could it
many
be the
months
head of the
ago.
Raptors? Is she in here?
I don't think we'd be seeing her in here, and if she was, we would be seeing her.
I mean, I could imagine her buying us drinks for that, because if we hadn't have solved it, maybe she would have had to.
Oh well, let's just enjoy the drinks.
Yep.
I'm too busy for drinks. I must return to my rooms.
That's Anna
and
Sky.
Mm-hmm.
She was not an elf. That you think she was too large generally for an elf.
Well, it also says human shaman on the page, so hey.
No, that's fake news.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking
It's
about.
actually a freaking ogre. Come on.
Well,
But Anna Sky is not here.
Okay. Well, they sent them and Willibroad to deliver the message. They're probably not even in the pub, so.
Man, he needed to go to someone else because you do not understand nuance.
You only just worked that out.
Okay, so here's the thing. I'll give you a get out. Why don't you read the whisper to them and let them make the decision? Actually, you know what? Don't worry. The ambiguity is fun. The confusion is hilarious. So he's poured some coins out on the bar. He's whispered a message to you. He's wandered off. He said he was going to buy drinks. The barkeeper's saying to pour drinks for you. Are you imbibing them?
We are.
yeah.
Are we in somewhere relatively secluded to talk,
No.
or are we
You're
standing in the middle of the bar?
You're in the common room. There is no secluded place to
There
talk
is no
unless
secluded
you
place.
decided to make a place secluded by saying fuck off.
Well, we might be
This is
sitting
the good road.
at the corner table and able to talk discreetly-ish.
We shouldn't have this conversation here if we're talking
Exactly.
serious.
My patient
We'll
just
have to
died
go-
apparently.
Yep.
We'll have to go to Kindly Ollery's if we want to have a private conversation.
Let's get a room.
Well, let's just enjoy our drinks.
Yep.
There's enough money that was poured on the bar to get you all wasted.
Well, I'm not going to get wasted. I'm going to have a drink.
Jaquan says yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, you can have my share.
All right.
Lenza will have probably one, but nothing more.
Okay.
Not gonna get completely wasted, but actually I probably won't, considering I'm. What's it's the condition? It's like a second condition.
You're just feeling a bit poorly, and you still have the blight affecting you. You know that much.
All right.
Yeah. I just take my share to contribute to my room.
Mhm.
Does Sean know anything more about the blight?
No.
With his
There's nothing
healing.
which is obvious. You do not have the healing secondary skill, do you?
Sadly not. I have a what is it? A hunter's secondary skill. So maybe I could autopsy them if they
Well, not autopsy, but that you could pursue them and track them through the forest and set traps for
Well,
them, and possibly even bring them down with a well-placed arrow.
well, but you know, I could dress them down and have a look at their internal organs and be like, they shouldn't be that color.
Not very helpful, I think, at that stage, but yeah.
Probably not at this stage, no. I couldn't tell you what's wrong with them, but I could probably tell you if they're not the right color.
They're not good eating.
Sure.
Not fit for consumption.
Sure.
Exactly.
You may never have looked at a half-orc's internal organs before, at least not from that point of view, so you may not understand. I mean, half-orcs do eat some pretty terrible stuff.
They're
I'll
ready
know
for
if they've got
consumption.
myxomatosis or not.
I mean, you saw Vash. Vash did some pretty wild crap in that tower, the inverted tower. Ate all those
Mhm.
bodies. That was a
I
sight.
know.
That was a sight to
You know,
behold.
there's still living bodies. I mean, seriously.
Fresh meat.
Well,
So anyway, yes. What are you guys doing?
Resting.
Yeah.
drinking and
Rest
resting.
for the night.
Okay.
We have rooms at the Slow Wink. Actually, I have rooms
Actually,
at the.
Have we dropped off Norman at Carly Oliver's? We could. I don't really want to be carrying a
It's
corpse around with us.
weekend at Norman's.
I was gonna say we're sitting at the bar with Norman propping him up. I'll have another drink, sir.
Yeah, I
One
assume
last
he's done that.
drink.
Yes.
He's got a stick. We got his stick up his tied to his back, holding him upright.
Yeah, I assume we've returned Norman to kindly Olleries and the mace.
Yeah,
Just
I believe the mace was already returned, but if not, you can go and do it.
okay, cool.
Is that where you're going to dump Norman's body? And by dump, I mean gently place it down upon a
Old
bench.
slab of marble. Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. So did we do that before we went to the pub?
Oh yeah.
I hope so.
We've just been. Okay.
Someone's using Norman to sing show tunes. Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. He's only small.
So
You could puppeteer him.
So if we get a quiet corner of the bar of the Sly Wink, I will tell everyone that Willibrod whispered in my ear that drinks were shouted by the elf. The elf has been around and she's paying for our drinks.
Oh.
Well, the elf bitch, to be technically accurate.
Oh. Okay. Well, that does narrow it down, actually.
Does it?
Well.
Anyone
Okay.
else?
Doesn't it narrow down to all the women elves? It's like 50% of
Yeah,
the
I was
pool.
gonna say.
Okay. Well, let's see. All the former PCLs are dead.
Caradron's not
Caradron's
dead.
not.
Oh. Okay. That's a good point. It doesn't sound. Would she? Sorry. Would Willibrod know about? That ranger.
The raptor.
The raptor, sorry.
I think so. I'm almost certain that he does.
Her.
Yeah, Vada.
Yeah.
He definitely knows about her.
Yeah.
I honestly can't think of who else. Well, put it this way: Elfish tends to default to that person.
Cool. I was already thinking it could have been Vada. I hope it is Vada.
Yeah,
Sissy,
true.
did he actually leave the pouch, or did he just pour out the coins?
Bought out the coins.
Okay, damn.
I don't know.
Mm.
The coins look of elven manufacture.
You don't have the coins.
No, of course. Good
Give him
point.
to the bartender.
I mean, like, it could have been what's the name as well? Vildris. I would call Vildris a bitch.
To their face.
We've done much worse to his face.
This is true.
I like Vildris.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Well, you know, he kind of technically did save Minerva from a malevolent book, so you know, but it's not unreasonable for men.
And
Look.
clearly she hasn't learnt the lesson.
As far as I know, it's either Vada or Oldrayan. And I feel like Oldrayan would not be called a bitch. So I guess it could also be Caradron, but
We don't know that many elves, do we?
I'm
No.
sure. I'm sure they'll come and tell us at some point in time.
Mm-hmm.
Is there another drink on the bar yet?
Yeah.
I'm channeling my inner Kruber.
Yep.
And after that one, I'll head off to Kindly's to get some shut eye. And I'll see everyone here in the morning to heal them.
You do recognise that there is also, of the people in the Slywink, you do recognise a gnome in the midst of the group, or the throng.
Who?
You believe his name is Jingles, who you had met previously. He was a part of another adventuring company that you had a little bit to do with at one stage, about a month or so ago, in this very tavern.
He's a type of magic user.
Well,
Isn't he that
gnomish
stoner?
type.
yeah. Well, you know, he does seem a bit fond of the halfling weed.
Mhm.
Are you there, Canto?
Yep, still here.
I whispered to you.
Oh,
Oh, sweet nothings.
A lot of whispering going
Wrong
on.
campaign.
Mhm.
Guess Jingles will slowly stumble over in the midst of his drink and shout or slur his greetings. Hey, where have you guys
You
been?
don't have to insult me.
Well, you know, the usual stuff. Saving the valley and all that. But yeah, sometimes it doesn't always come up Millhouse for everybody.
Yeah, where's the other shorty? What was his name? Norman. Yeah, Norman.
He didn't make it.
At this point, Jingles will sober up very quickly and take his little gnome hat off his head
Yeah.
in prayer.
It's like a spot's opened up for a short ass.
Yes.
Throw his hat into the ring.
Stuff just got really quiet. Did something happen?
Well, feels kind of awkward, but I'm in need of work, and as the mystical voice said, there is a spot open now. It feels wrong though, because Norman just passed, and I am very sad, and I mourn his passing. But if you
Greens.
Silver linings and all.
That is how we picked up Norbert in the first place, though.
Hey, easy come,
True.
easy
We
go.
lost our scribe.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, we did. Hypatia kind of gazes into a drink.
He was only with us for a short time.
He was also crushed.
Was Norbin crushed? Oh.
No, talking about Shang.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Zhang's
Wow.
loss was my gain, Minerva says, grabbing her staff. Anyway,
Jingles will put his hat back on and say, "Well, I guess that's that. If you don't mind me, I'll come along and my keep." And
let's will say talk to us in the morning. We're not
Yeah.
quite in the mood.
only,
Yeah.
only
Damn right.
meet
here,
us
and
at Kindly's. We'll be going
Norman
over.
will pass a
everything.
little rolled up faggot over to you guys, and yeah, on the house, and stumble off again.
Wait, he wants us to meet him on top of the house?
Oh, like a little rolled up.
No,
What?
I understand. Minerva's blind, so she can only go up
Oh,
upstairs.
right.
So I have to learn cure blindness, do I?
If that's an ability you can get, that'd be pretty sick.
Can
It is.
Can Minerva know how to do that?
It's a clerical spell.
No, she doesn't have that spell.
Well,
It's
She only
like a
has one
level.
third level spell, and her only third level spell is
Fireball.
Fireball, which I got in the tower.
And you used it to good effect in the temple.
It was glorious. All spells
Yeah.
shall be fireball. I am a fireball wizard.
All right. So if you're going to while away the evening with drink or meditation, or I think Sean said he was going Carly Ollery's. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go and get ready to learn all these curing spells because my job's not over yet.
Okay. Then you can drink away the evening. Those of you who are injured will heal 10% round up of your hit points, except for Vash and Hypatia, who heal nothing.
Ooh.
Why is Hypatia on full hit points? Were you fully healed?
Basically, I went down and then. Oh, sorry, I went down, accepted the blessing of the spider, and then I'm not
Yeah.
sure I actually was damaged afterwards.
Yeah, you weren't.
yeah.
Hypatia was basically untouched country.
Yeah, I
Okay.
basically burst a barrier, and then everyone else wailed on the guy, and he died.
Yeah, I think it
Was
was
destroyed.
Vash and Kruber basically, after they came back, had to fight one of the knights by themselves, and
Yep.
that's why they almost both got killed.
Fair
Yep.
enough.
Whereas Hypatia got frozen.
Well, I thought it was. I was trying to get through the barrier, and then the lich paid attention to me and basically threw some magic at me, and that was yeah, something like
Well,
that.
they were the Spectre dudes that froze us down.
Oh yeah, true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that didn't
Yep,
help.
Hypatia is fully healed. I went and had a look at the map just to make sure. Cool. All right. Well, Vash doesn't heal. In the morning, Hypatia and Vash do feel still a bit crook and still feel afflicted. And Minerva is still blind.
I mean, I can't learn spells.
Yes,
Dang.
indeed.
That is unfortunate.
Well, only until you get your eyes fixed, I would think.
Are there any blind wizards out there? I need to read about them. Oh no!
What is the plan?
Yeah, go to Kindly's, discuss
Yep.
everything.
Make sure Minerva
See if
doesn't
see
hit
if-
too many things except for
see if
comedic
Sean can
relief.
find me. Minerva has on top of her head, in her like nest of hair, you can see like a ferret on top of her, holding 2 tufts of hair and steering her around.
That's glorious.
Just like we practiced, Denki.
All right. Jaquan will stay in the Sly Wink. The rest of you can head to Kindly's.
Sounds good. Were you able to? I guess we'll meet Sean there and figure out if you did prepare.
I will talk to Kindly about the curse that, or the blight that everyone seems to have, and see if he has any advice on it, what it might be.
How did they get it?
Fighting the
Yeah,
zombies
tombs.
or the curse down in the tomb, in the crypts when we were down there.
They got it from touch.
Yeah, it was kind of an aura or a touch from them. Yeah,
It was neither.
No, he pointed at them.
He pointed
and, like,
at
cursed
me,
them.
and then I
That's
felt
right.
bad.
Yeah, it was like
Okay.
20 feet away. Point.
Okay, so it was kind of like a curse, I guess.
Yeah. It was a
Hmm.
skeletal Death Knighty type dude.
Yeah.
He's not really sure, but if it's a curse, then remove curse might be a good start.
I'll try that.
Okay, how many remove curses did you learn?
2.
All right.
Let's try remove curse. Who wants to go first?
Yeah, I
Vash
could go.
first.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
actually,
okay.
Vash. He's no, actually, you're quite right, Vash, because she's injured.
Yeah.
Okay.
Decursify me.
Okay. You casting remove curse on Vash?
I am.
Cool. You cast remove curse on Vash. Vash, you feel no different. After the spell is cast, you still feel unwell. A general malaise is upon you.
Ugh. That was nothing.
Disappointing. I'm going to cast Cure Blindness on... Who was blind again? Minerva?
Yep.
Minerva.
Yes.
You are no longer blind.
All right, Minerva's blindness will be cured.
Oh,
Oh.
Bliss did something, right?
I am?
Yes.
I can see?
Yes, you can.
Minerva
back.
moves over in the corner, gets out her spell tome, and starts studying.
That was fast.
And fireball!
How's
Maybe I
everyone...
have patience.
I can learn level 2 spell or level 1 spells in my level 2 slots, can't I?
Correct.
Oh, well, in that case, I will have 3 more Cure Light Wounds.
All right, you can have those spells. That's fine.
Well, I've got another Remove Curse, but that didn't seem to do anything.
Well, maybe you
Disease,
have to do it
poison.
maybe they've been cursed multiple times or something.
I could try casting Remove Curse again.
I mean, that
Yeah.
just seems.
Well, I've got another remove curse. I'll try casting remove curse on Vash again.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, you cast Remove Curse upon Varsh. And likewise, Varsh, you
Nothing
feel
happened.
no different.
I still feel pretty a 2 out of 30 right now.
Eh,
Can she be healed through magical means?
I will cast Cure Light Wounds on Vash.
It does not
You
affect
have-
her wounds.
Oh
Ooh.
Oh.
no.
Oh, it worked yesterday, unless it wasn't supposed to work yesterday.
You didn't get Cure Light Wounds cast upon you?
Oh, no, you used a staff, I think it was. Your special stick.
uh,
Hmm.
That's right, you did. It shouldn't have worked. My bad. You gave her 1 hit point back.
Yeah,
It should
well
not
then
have.
that means I'm at 1 out of 30 right now.
That's all right. My mistake. You can be on 2.
Oh no. Hmm.
Well, I mean, I could.
I think we're probably gonna have to find someone else who knows more about this.
Kindly Ollery, I found these things in the church.
they don't look very holy to me.
I'm pretty sure the Vigilant book is probably holy. It's just
Oh,
a
that
book
one.
on the
Yeah.
Knights Vigilant.
Oh, I was thinking about the books that try to run away from us. I don't
No.
think they're any good.
What book? Shh. Stop talking about those. They got away.
You returned with what from the temple? Which church did you go to?
The one in the
Kindly
graveyard.
Ollery his skin looks a little bit grayer than usual, and his eyes are a little bit wider, and he is walking with the assistance of a cane at the moment.
Oh.
His voice also doesn't seem to have its deep resonance that it normally has. It's a little bit wavery and thin.
He's a bit sick. But that's okay.
What is it that you found in the church?
Yeah. So, just some stuff that the Lich was doing the ritual with, maybe, or opening the doorway with. There's this black knife, a cup, and this book about the Knights Vigilant.
The book is probably should be returned to their descendants. That would be my suggestion. It holds no religious significance, but culturally, very much so. At least from my cursory glance. And the Knights Vigilant were not a religious order. These other items, if a lich was using them to perform some form of ritual, as you say, then I would suggest that they should be consecrated and then destroyed, perhaps. Either that or locked away or studied to make sure that there is no lingering malfeasance upon them and that they aren't causing any other issues. But destruction would probably be my natural instinct. Uh, Dealing with artifacts of an evil nature never seems to end well, in my experience. Not that I have a lot of experience, but I have read on the subject and I know a little bit about it. And whatever the Lich was doing must have been unholy and unwholesome. I can't see any benefit to really keeping them, unless you believe that there is information to be gained to possibly stop further incursions.
Mm.
Can I use divination to work out what the affliction Is on these guys?
Divination.
Hmm.
Let's have a look at the spell Divination. You have another cleric with you, by the way.
We do?
Jingles.
Jingles.
Illusionist cleric, multi-class.
Similar to
What do you-
Augury, but more powerful, a divination spell can provide the caster with useful information regarding an area, building, area of a dungeon, and other similar places. Information gained includes a general idea of how powerful the creatures are there, the general amount of treasure present, and what kind of resistance to attack is present, and the nature of it, whether it is good, evil, chaotic, lawful, etc. So by its description, I would say no, but by its intent, I would say you might be able to get something. That's fine. I would allow it.
Okay, I will give it a go.
Okay. Then you have
Praise the D8.
it is a 60% plus 1% per caster level. I will roll.
Okay.
You're level 7, are you not?
I am, I believe. Yep, still level 7. Hasn't gone up.
Okay.
Sneakily, while I haven't been looking.
All right. You cast divination, and who are you inspecting when you do this? Are you trying to cast it across one, or just concentrating on, or casting across both, or concentrating on one?
I'll just concentrate on Varsha, since that's who I've been trying to work out has had the problem so far.
Okay, so the information that you're getting, vision, it's very flaky. It doesn't seem to be obvious, but you believe. Oh, excuse me. That Maximum 8 is repeating. You believe that she
No
has.
good.
You,
You've eaten something bad and it's coming
I have.
back.
You believe that she is afflicted with some form of curse, but she needs to atone.
Oh, lucky it wasn't Lancer then.
Well, what have I ever done wrong?
Apparently killed the dude who didn't like you.
Turned your back on the 8.
Mm-hmm. That's nothing special.
That's
Well, it
pretty
is in this
special.
case.
I mean,
Mm.
considering of the whatchamacallit. What was it? Considering all the religions of man, I'm halfway there anyway.
Though to be fair, you've been dealt a particularly horrible hand in life, so I don't blame you.
Well, you know, inhaling divine fallout from the reckoning isn't on anyone's bingo list.
Well, in that case, I'm probably can't help you here.
Thanks for trying.
But don't we know some druids in the in that other adventuring group that Jingles is a part of?
Hmm.
Didn't you used to travel with some druids? Can't druids like cast remove curse and stuff?
But there's some atonement involved. We don't know what. Do we know what we have to how we have to atone?
Atonement, says Kylie Ollery, is you or whoever is trying to atone, repenting upon whatever it is that is afflicting you and the reason why it is afflicting you, whether it is spiritual, physical, or other forms. Normally, it is a spiritual injury, a wound that has cut deep into your soul that you need to excise. You have done something and have allowed an evil into your heart, and you need to determine what that evil is to make reparations for that evil that has afflicted you, and you need to seal your heart against further injury. So your friend here, who needs to atone, what have they done recently which would be seen as wrong, as evil, or something against their being, against the world, against others, something which may have caused injury upon their soul?
But we
Um,
saved the world.
An aside, Kruber is Kruber afflicted by anything besides, alcoholism?
Not that you're aware of.
I don't think he
Okay.
ever got pointed at.
Yeah, no, he was fun.
I could
Right.
try an exorcism on them.
Like,
Okay. Well, I suppose I'm trying to make sure that we haven't been backhandedly cursed by the ape. But
I
At
mean,
this point, the doors
I'm
to the room will burst open, and in
Oh.
walks a female dwarf. She stands fairly tall for a dwarf,
oh no.
is
Oh.
fairly svelte for a dwarf, but commands an aura and a presence that demands um, adherence to.
Ah, yes.
Mhm.
And she looks around, casts her eyes upon you all, over to kindly Ollery, has not so much a sneer, but a very haughty disposition. You are the ones who went into this church and slew the great evil there, are you not?
Yep.
Yes.
She then looks at Sean, nods her head. Father Fitzlogan, how are you?
I'm well. Though my companions are not so well.
I have been tracking the undead for many, many months. Alas, I was not in the city when they arrived. I thank you for defeating them, or at least driving them away. And then her eyes narrow. Uh-huh. Death Knights. Yes?
Yes,
Yes.
Yes.
maybe.
Well, but got a particularly tough undead. Seem intelligent.
Mhm.
But
Lots of armor.
glowing eyes.
The fallen
Pointy.
heroes of yesteryear, corrupted and made manifest as evil. Yes, I have fought them many times.
Oh,
You know of
wow.
perhaps you would know of that we Vash and I seem to have been cursed with some sort of affliction that we may need to atone for. Is there anything? Since you have faced death thoughts before, do you know of this?
She chuckles a bit. A deep laugh then starts to roll from her lips. Cursed? No, no. When was this laid upon you? This malady?
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
Mhm.
Then it's not too late. They are suffering from an evil, hellspawn disease. It will strip their strength, and then it will strip their life from their bodies. It is not a curse.
Okay, then
We're
any hints?
feeling sick. Cure disease.
It is a disease. You should be able to cure it, should you not, cleric?
No, fair enough. Well, I can. How long do we have before it's a real problem?
It affects everybody differently. Who else was affected? The half-orc indeed seems to be ill, though one less of them in the world wouldn't necessarily be too much of a problem.
This one would.
Of course, you fought the evil and you succeeded. Her life is definitely worth sparing. Who else?
How generous of you.
This
Me.
one? She indicates Hypatia. So, if it was only the two of you, then you should be okay. Hopefully. I have seen people, though, succumb to their disease within a matter of 2 days. Others have lived a fortnight.
Oh well.
Is it is?
Well, it was nice knowing you, Hypatia.
Well, I was gonna say, is it depends. It depends on one's
Constitution? Virility? Vitality? Viril? Oh, I
or
don't even.
perhaps their strength, or is it but dependent on their strength of arms?
None. It is dependent upon how badly the malady takes root into your core. For some, it can be very, very, very dangerous. For others, you can live with it for a little bit, and it is obviously, since it is magical and evil, not related to your physical haleness. Hopefully,
It's
hopefully the Death Knight was not able to afflict you multiple times.
Just once, I believe.
Ew.
I believe so. Just the once.
Well,
who needs
you should be in
healing?
luck. I believe kindly Ollery should have scrolls of cure disease on hand. You should be fine. Isn't that right, kindly? Yes, I think I have some. Think? Of course you do. What cleric doesn't have curative scrolls at hand? He will be able to help you.
Poor cleric.
All of us. Just as a question, is there a reason that we bury heroes if they can return as death knights? Like, why doesn't the church practice like burning pyres and stuff?
Some
Well,
do.
usually doesn't expect leeches to just waltz into a crypt and start, turning up minions.
Actually,
Some
that's kind of what I expect them to do. It's kind of their MO.
some do. But the many religions in this world, and they each look at the eight through different lenses.
Do
Cut.
you
You mean there's more
burn
than one of
your
them?
dead personally?
I beg your pardon.
I was
I
just
just
wondering how you dispose of your dead. What type of rites do you do?
Fallen allies, you mean?
Yes.
I dismember them and bury them separately.
Okay.
Practical, Lenza will say.
Is that practical?
It is quick. There is not always flame handy.
Mm.
Also, the ability to raise the dead in such a way is not common.
Mm.
But it is becoming more prevalent, that is true. And I guess the churches should begin to look at something like that. But not all burials are religious in nature, or they have multiple religions involved.
Mm.
I have come here, though, to seek you out.
Oh. Uh-oh.
You say, uh-oh? Why do you
Mhm.
say, uh-oh?
I mean, aren't you some kind of like inquisitor? I don't know. I mean, anytime.
She
Yeah.
seeks battle all the time.
I am
Well,
a
that seems
warrior.
really
Am I
bad.
not wrong?
I am a warrior.
Well, I'm tired, so
I am the last surviving member of the Order of Barn. I will not rest until my quest is complete, or my foes are dead, or both.
what's your? Should I be asking this? What is your quest?
don't ask questions you don't want to know the answer to.
Yeah, I know, right? To see every elf slain. Ah.
My quest is my own. However, know that I was once a member of the Knights Vigilant.
Oh. So would you like this book?
No, the Knights Vigilance have lost their way. They do not protect this valley anymore. The few that remain may as well be spectators on the side. Their activities are pointless, their endeavors fruitless. They are weak, they achieve nothing.
Wow, it's
And how, pray tell, are you making a difference?
I actively go out and hunt evil.
And you wish our assistance on this, on a particular matter?
No. No. I came here to seek you out because I wish to reward you for your achievement. These people within these walls may not understand what you have done for them, but I do. You saved them all, and for that I will reward you. Do you like rewards, do you not? You are mercenary adventurers.
I
Like to
like
line your
rewards.
pockets?
Well, I would not. I would not besmirch a recognition of some sort.
Very well. Then we shall return to the temple when you are hale, and we shall retrieve from the crypts every item of value, and you shall take it, and you shall use it to fight the evil that pervades this world.
Mm.
And I will
We'll
give
just
you
have to-
authority upon my previous role with the Knights Vigilance to take it and to use it, and not to let it gather dust and mold in a crypt.
Lenza
You know,
will say this is one of the few times I am in full agreement with a dwarf.
She smiles.
Why we left them there in the first place was
who
anyway.
knows?
The Knights Vigilant had a habit of burying their heroes with their items of power, their relics. Yet they could do so much in the hands of those willing to fight.
well, certainly from recent events, I think there's going to be a lot more of that.
There
I feel
will.
that something has changed.
There are many
For the
things
worst.
afoot. Many things writhing in the darkness are struggling to get out. It's a never-ending battle. The world
Like
could do
Nogrin.
with more people who are both willing to fight it and equipped to fight it.
Well,
Fair
it
enough.
may take a couple of days for us to recover from our afflictions. Where can we find you?
We should probably do this as soon as possible, in case somebody else gets in there.
I would agree. Sir
Very
Etienne
well.
and the others of the Silver Dagger Company, those that remain of the Knights Vigilant, will probably wish to seal the temple so that their former ancestors cannot be disturbed again.
We should probably
All right.
just go now. If Kindly Ollery has scrolls of cured disease, then
Yeah,
Sean can
true.
heal Vash a little bit, and we should be fine.
I agree. Once those scrolls are retrieved and you are fully healed, or at least have the Death Knight's disease removed from your flesh, we should return to the temple. And under my guidance, I will let you ransack that place and take what you will.
Fair enough. Kindly.
He's looking a little bit shocked. Sure. I'll go and get some scrolls. I think I have a couple. If that's what Jadora believes will assist. Of course it is, old man. Before your bones fail you, go and get those scrolls.
I will go with kindly and help him.
All right.
I'm just trying to study my spell book and get my spells back.
Okay. She will sit down on a bench, take out a ration bar, and start eating it. I have been traveling for the last 5 hours. I'm glad I found you.
Hmm.
Finally, Ollery
How
does
did you
have.
know
Sorry?
what we did? How do you know what we did?
As I
down
said,
there?
I have been hunting the undead for some time, and I knew what they were trying to do. I was just too slow to get here.
I see. Perhaps you could tell us about tell us what you know about liches.
Undead sorcerers, spellcasters, sold their soul for great power, varying, uh, varying strengths. Some are, some are no more than mere acolytes, and others are great and powerful. But their undeath is obviously unnatural, but it comes with other powers themselves. Just recently, there was another attack. It was at Secletier, a village on the west of the valley. It was almost destroyed by liches as well, or a lich. Thankfully, it was a weaker one. There are plans afoot within the valley. Undead have been rising in greater numbers for many, many months now. If only there were heroes like yourselves who had previously attempted to try and find and thwart what was going on, I would not be fighting this battle by myself.
Mm.
Well, maybe we'll be we'll be in a position to help you. It
Then
can't be. There must be many places that are under such threat.
I'm only concerned with the valley at the moment. The valley is a nexus point. It is a nexus point for a great many evils. The one that I am hunting at the moment is the undead because I have uncovered their plot. At least I have uncovered parts of it. There is another lich, a great lich, a very ancient lich. Um, their power outstrips any of you. They are not in the valley at the moment, but they are the mastermind, the power behind this current conspiracy. I am fighting fires to try and thwart them until they reveal themselves, at which point I will go and I will destroy him.
How
Kindly
powerful is?
returns.
Oh, dang.
Kindly did have some scrolls in a chest. He found 2 cure disease scrolls.
Oh, how convenient.
He might have
Nice.
had more,
Good,
but he
good
found
work.
2. You only have 2 that might need them.
All right, let's see if they work.
I shall use the first scroll on Vash.
It removes her disease, and she is now no longer afflicted.
Oh, I feel less crap.
I'm going
Thanks.
to leave most of the junk that I picked up last time we went out at Kindly Orrery's. But I am going to bring one sack that's partially full back with me.
Vash gets 4 hit points back.
Yay.
Nice.
Dora finishes eating her ration bar. If you cure your other friend, we can return.
Sure. I will do that as well. I'll cast remove poison. Sorry, was it
Disease.
disease on
Cure disease.
who else needed it?
Me,
Hypatia.
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 There's enough diseases, enough afflictions already without trying. And not of the STI variety.
Hmm.
Oh man, that's bad rolling.
You get an ability that lets you reroll ones.
Can I re-roll a lot of point?
All right. Let's head back to the temple.
Well, who else needs healing?
Thank you very much.
I mean, I'm a little hurt, but whatever.
Cribs did, but he's healing. He's unhealing his liver at the moment.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna restock my arrows though. On the cart.
Minerva, do you need healing?
Yeah. I mean, not as much as Vash does. I do need some healing, but yes.
Lenza,
I'm fine.
you're fine. I'll save the last 3 then.
Yeah, nice.
You got Jingles, remember?
Jingles doesn't look hurt.
He's a cleric.
he
I
can-
do
Yeah,
have
he can
cure
cut.
light wounds.
Oh yeah,
Oh wow! Look at the fucking elitism coming from Shord here. After going the whole campaign of not wanting to
I'll
cast
take-
Cure Wounds, and now someone else is here to do it, and you're like, nope, I can.
Yeah,
I'll
this,
take the heal if you're handing them out.
this is my job. Back off.
Minerva
Yeah.
will ask Jingles for a heal. I want to know what your healing feels like.
That's like back in the
Yeah.
day playing.
Is that what?
He takes a deep puff of his cigar and does a little gnome magic.
Little gnome magic.
Why did I do a +2 to this? This is my first time
It's just
casting
plus
Cure Light
one.
Wound. Oh,
Plus
plus
one.
1.
Sean has an
Okay.
item that gives him an additional.
Ah, I see. Hey,
Nice.
look at that. Above average.
Mhm.
Oh,
nice.
pretty good at
There
this.
you go, Minerva.
Thanks. I feel pretty good.
So tell me, Father Fitzlogan, when the illness finally claims Ollery, will you be taking up his mantle here?
It's something that I am definitely, definitely considering, but there's so much out there that needs doing.
There is, and there is so much that needs doing within these worlds also. The other high priests cannot be trusted. They worry too much about gold lining their pockets and building up magnificent temples to the sky. They have forgotten their flock and their congregation. Ollery is the one true beacon of light in this cesspool of a city. It would do well to have a like-minded replacement. Let us go. And she'll just turn and walk out the door, expecting you to follow, not caring if you don't.
Did Lenza
Alright.
and Vash get their last heals there?
Oh, thank you. I'm
Oh,
feeling pretty good
you're
now.
touching me.
It's a
I've
9
got
out of 10.
Ooh. I've got 2 more heals if people need it. It looks
Same
like.
for now. I think we're fine.
I
Most
could
of
heal
us are
myself, couldn't I?
above half. That's
Or
always an
Jingles
option.
could heal
Yes.
you.
Why not? I'll heal myself. Oh, yes.
saving the best for yourself. I see.
Who else would if not you?
I could still do another one.
Jingles, literally. We just said that.
So, do you think we can check behind that other locked door? Or down the passageway where poor Jingles died? It seems like a shame to.
Well,
Jingles
on
is
the-
right next to you.
I mean, not Jingles. Sorry, Norman.
No.
Where'd
Norman.
everyone go?
How about we I asked Dora about the locked doors on the first level. What did you if she knows what is contained within
Why
them?
would she know that? It might
Well-
actually be in this book.
If she's part of the Knights, if she used to be part of the Knights Vigilance, she might have some idea of what's in there.
Good call.
Why did everyone else go back to the Sly Wink?
I don't know. I teleported there.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Really?
I didn't.
Yeah.
What? I'm
I
still on
don't
the
know
map.
why.
Huh. I don't know.
I was at the temple, but
The
I
power-
We had moved ourselves there, but that's
The power of booze compels you.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh, and I lost my HP. That's weird. I must have reloaded or something. Anyway, that's fine. My healing was undone, but I have redone. Oh yeah, and Vash's healing's been undone.
Oh,
What?
let's fix it back up.
Alright, let me
Oh, there's all these bits of paper on the ground. We should read them.
hang on, let
Yeah,
me
what could possibly go wrong?
get rid of all these tokens.
Oh yes.
And I'll put
Never says, "Don't read the paper."
don't read the paper, don't even fix a price. Don't read the paper till it gets you to the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Guess
I
you
can't
definitely
see
don't
any.
read
What's
about it.
Jingles doing?
Where am I?
Weird. We can't see at the moment.
No, you
Struggling with
can't.
my scroll. Yeah, I've got a
Jingles.
black screen, so
Yep, because you weren't.
Oh, I'm
You
up there. Right.
you weren't in
Okay.
the right spot. That's alright. I
Oh.
will put you.
Should I cast Detect Traps?
Oh, I'm gonna say
Ah.
yes.
Here we go.
Let me-
Okay, I'll cast Find Traps.
All right. So, did your drawer tell us anything about what could be behind the doors? Because that sounds like fun.
Hang on a second.
I've gone disappeared again. There I am down here.
Yes, we've been.
Moved around again.
Well, I had to
Mhm.
move you to where you were, didn't I? Yes.
It's fine. It's like playing Dark Tide.
I
Dora.
haven't put my aura back on though.
Don't think I have a token for Dora at the moment, do I? Or do I? Maybe not.
Oh, and by the way, I don't have any spells anymore. Because
Okay.
I
Okay.
spend
Well,
them all on healing.
wait. You don't have any spells anymore?
I have like a bless,
Nice.
a cure light wounds.
Nice.
No, I don't, because I cast that on myself
Alright,
just
so
before we came down.
I'm just going to use this as Dradora.
I have a cure serious and a neutralize poison.
Well, actually, you know, I think if I go over here,
So I have 3 spells.
I do have a token for Dradora. But it's going to come out really big, I reckon. I know.
All really small.
Right, where is she gone? Is she on the wrong token? On the wrong layer? She is. There you go. Okay. We have a winner. Winner. All for dinner.
Nice. Right. Shall we?
She leads you over the corpses, gives a sidelong glance at them, casts an approving glance upon their dismembered remains, especially the ones that all seem to be burned up.
Don't worry, we'll collect those heads later.
Yep.
The bodies were buried below, which I believe you've already encountered. So, under my direction, and retrieve what they had there. Do not worry about the corpses, they are now just bones. Bones should not be given preference over the living.
You guys should just let me, I don't know, check ahead in case there are traps or something.
Well, I have an aura of trap binding on me, so
Damn it. Yep. Good call. Never mind.
Only 2 people have moved themselves, or 3 people.
I don't seem to have a light source on me anymore.
You probably had it taken off.
Oh, yeah.
Do I not have my
You
light?
don't always have it out. You probably had it taken off.
Yeah.
What? Okay.
Well, I just put it back on.
So
Yeah,
I had.
yeah,
So
we'll put it
that's
back on.
that doesn't toggle it. That just tells me you want it. All right, I'll put it on now.
No,
There
I
be
just
light?
yeah.
Nice, thank
I
you.
think when you moved the tokens, it deleted all of the
I think
the
you
aura
took it. I think you took it off previously
Anyway,
because you didn't have the that icon on that token marker. I don't think. Let me have a look. Bright light on.
Group
Okay.
up lenser. Or do you want to? Yeah.
Going
Was
down the hole.
AFK? You back, Oz?
Oh, was AFK.
I've got Lenser. You were asking before Half Elf about what was in the rooms to the back.
Yes. There's these 2 locked doors. We opened one of them, and unfortunately, the traps there slew our investigating gnome.
Halfling?
So,
No.
no,
Anyway.
no. Oh no, you're right. It was halfling. Jeez. Yeah. Our investigating halfling.
They were prisons.
Prisons.
Well, prisons is possibly the wrong word. Punishment for traitors. 2 in particular were entombed within in Iron Maidens.
Can we take their stuff?
There is nothing there to take,
Oh.
just their bones and their souls trapped eternally to the Iron Maiden to wallow in misery.
Yeah, we can give that a miss.
Yep. We know where their souls.
Hide or whistle. Like, how bad a traitorous action did they do to deserve it? Whatever. Never mind.
They probably asked too many questions.
Yeah.
I can tell you
All
what
unequal
they did
punishment
if you
for him.
want, though I don't think it bears any relevance to what we are doing.
Fair enough. Shall we go
Okay.
down the hole?
Yeah.
What's Minerva doing?
Yeah.
Oh.
Minerva's just keep going with them. Look,
Oh, you've got
think-
the old token for Minerva.
Oh, is that what's going on? I didn't drag it out. That's
No, I
yeah.
did. I don't want you guys
Ah.
dragging out your tokens. There's the new one.
Ah. There. I'm not blind anymore. Let's
You're
take
not
that off.
blind anymore.
Woo! I can see.
Right, I can copy that.
Yeah.
Come here. Dora will scoff as you appear coming down these stairs. This is a decadence. It was the beginning of the end for the Knights Vigilant, even though it was the beginning of their order. They cared more for their entombed heroes than those that they were supposed to be protecting.
I'm back. Did I miss anything exciting?
Oh yeah.
So it turns out that the rooms up top were prisons for traitors. So Norbin kind of died for nothing.
I mean, it makes sense why they was trapped like that then.
I found
Yeah.
a card.
Who knows what that card is? could have been anything for any reason. Meanwhile, Minerva says, "Hey, I."
Feel free to loot this place as you so choose. Don't worry about the bodies, the remnants of those who are entombed here. They are nothing more than dead
Do you know how many
corpses.
hours I spent putting them all back in their right caskets?
And Father Fitzlogan, Your duty does you honor and a great service, but it would be better spent on the living rather than the long dead.
What is
There's-
this thing here? Is this one of the daggers that I picked up?
Yep.
Okay.
So I assume we know where everything is because we put it back in all the tombs. So
Is it? No one has detect magic, do they?
I do.
Ooh.
So I can
But I-
tell you what you saw.
I think we should probably gather it all together. Look, I've already gathered some of it, and Minerva moves over
All
here.
right,
And,
we
looks
collect
at
the stuff.
magical
We-
items that she's collected over.
so we pile it all together. What do we find?
Yep.
Is someone going to start taking notes? And if you want to do anything in particular other than that, feel free. That's why I put it on the map rather than just read stuff out. So over in this sarcophagus, you find a jeweled dagger with a heraldic device upon the hilt. And Drador will say, it just belongs to the Knights Vigilant, that device.
Oh, it's just a jeweled dagger.
Yep, but it's got a heraldic device on it. So, you might be able to utilize it for any other thing, so it's still worthwhile recording. This here is empty. This here has a small locked coffer. This was the coffer that was full of soil.
We're still collecting that.
Yeah, I'm just saying,
Yeah.
so you can write down. This one here has a silver and oak horn.
That's right, the oak horn.
The next one down was a broken longbow and a worn quiver of 20 arrows. Next one down.
Wait, sorry, it was a.
Oh, I'm taking notes.
Oh,
Everyone's
oh,
taking
okay,
notes.
cool,
Mhm.
fine. No, that's fine.
I'll
I
stick
believe
it. I'll
Alf
stick
can
in the
do it.
group loot later.
He's much faster at typing than I am.
This one here was the one that was filled with yellow mold.
Yeah, we're not going in that room.
Fedora will walk in there and she will throw a silvery dust around the place and then set fire to it. And the yellow mold will explode in a bright flash.
That's handy.
Nice. What was the silvery dust? Is that like
An alchemical accelerant.
Anti-mold. I like it.
Nice.
Is there anything in this?
A
Colored
pair
silver.
of silvered javelins.
Oh. Ruva would really like those. That's actually really cool.
Yeah.
Silver javelins, they would have been fucking useful during the fight.
This one here has,
I didn't use mine.
actually I think that's been taken. Beautiful jewelry. Someone took it.
Yeah.
Check.
Is it crushed upstairs?
There are 2 potions inside.
And the shroud, bring that out as well, just in case it's also relevant.
This one over
Yep.
here has a book and it used to have a staff of jet and gold, but the staff is not there.
I've already collected it for you guys. It's over here. Don't worry.
That was quick.
I'm collecting stuff in the center. Yeah,
This one-
Minerva's fast.
this
She
one
ran
here?
there straight away.
This one had a fine broadsword main gauche pairing, which appears to have been already collected. This one here is empty. This one here has a tarnished bronze drinking goblet with, and also it has a bone bowl and oak stemmed pipe.
Oh.
And yeah, that's it.
Is it a bowl and a what?
No, it's a bone bowl and oak stemmed pipe. It is one item.
Yeah, it's a smoking pipe.
Stem is oak and the bowl of the pipe is bone.
Yeah. The flary bit where you put the tobacco in.
The ball.
Yeah, that's fine.
This one here is a signet ring with a heraldic device of the Knights Vigilant. This one here is empty. This one here is empty. And the top one has a number of broken vials and a tarnished and badly damaged arming sword.
Bring it over anyway. Because now I will cast Detect Magic
On
on
everything.
everything. Yeah, we
When
also
you
bring
retrieve that
over...
arming sword, Dredora chuckles a little bit. Castellan's sword.
Arslan was a Knights of the Vigilant.
His ancestor was.
Oh,
Is it rusty and broken because it
it's mundane. Maybe.
I was
Well,
gonna say because
Don't
of
they
the
have the Castellan sword still?
They probably have many.
Uh,
But that is what it is. That is the crypt, I believe, of Prince William Castellan. The first Castellan to be elevated to royalty. The first one to make a name for himself. A member of the original Knights Vigilant. Who fell defending his wife and children so that they may live against a horde of goblins.
cool. Yeah, if we never cast Detect Magic, which of those items are magical?
Okay, so that arming sword is not.
Okay. Are any of the items that the Death Knights had magical?
They are no longer there. They just turned to like mundane,
Oh,
rusty
okay.
weapons.
Okay, cool.
The
Yep.
signet ring is not magical. The goblet, the tarnished bronze drinking goblet is magical, as is the bone and oak pipe.
Oh, Norban's gonna try that out.
As is the broadsword and
Norman's dead.
yeah, as is the broadsword and the mango. The golden jet staff and the book are magical. The 2 potions are magical.
The
The
shroud magical.
no, the two
Dang.
silver javelins are magical. The empty sarcophagus is not. The arrows in the quiver are magical. The broken longbow is not.
Oh, that's interesting.
The silver and oak horn is magical. If you open up the coffer that was locked and find it's full of soil, it had the seed in the bottle upon it. It is all magical. And Dredora will shake her head when she sees that. This one in particular should never have been buried here. It's pointless to bury it here. Such a waste. So stupid.
What
What?
was it?
And that's it. That's all the magical things in here.
Okay.
So the jewel
It's everything within 60
magical?
feet of me, so I guess
I
I'm
didn't
never
say it, did I? No.
Yeah.
Yeah, the jeweled dagger is not magical. I said that's it. Nothing else is magical.
Yep.
And you asked what that seed was? That seed is the last seed that I know of the divine fruit tree. With that soil, it will create a bounty that could feed people for a long time. To leave it down here and not be used, While people
That
could
does
use
seem like.
its food that it produces. To
that
what
does
end?
seem-
And that is the Knights Vigilant, when I uncovered the truth about them. Not that they are bad, they just are misguided. They don't do the right thing.
Orders.
So why is that here? Plant the seed in a poor area and let the people feed. Don't leave it in a crypt for the bones of a dead knight. Keep warm. I can tell you what all these items are, if you want.
Oh,
Please.
absolutely.
Oh,
Okay. So some of them actually have, I have little sheets for them. Let me go and find them.
You just carry them around with you all the time, do you?
Yeah, I'm pretty good like that. All right, let me find. We have
I
the
didn't.
horn. Where is the horn? Horn.
Horn of
Lost
blasting.
horn, and that came out really wrong.
Blasting.
It's not a horn of
It
blasting.
allows you to summon one death knife. To fight by your side.
Okay. Okay, so there is, if I put it in all players, Fedora knows full well what's down here, so you will get the information there.
nice.
Okay. So you have the horn of the
Oh.
Vanguard.
It's pretty good.
That's sick.
The arrows are power level 0. They just double the ranges for the bow when fired. They are longbow arrows. They are trifles.
Mm-hmm. Still pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to split those, Sean?
Yeah, I'll take them, but oh yeah, split them. Yeah, that makes sense.
The javelins are trifles each. They only weigh 0.5 encumbrance rating. They inflict +1 damage. So they're only trifles, but they are silvered. She doesn't know what the potions are, though. So the potions that were down the bottom, she doesn't know what they are. The gold and jet staff. Where is that? Too many magic items in this that I've made up. And now I cannot find it for the life of me. There it is. Edit. Let's take it out of Minerva's. And go and grab that, paste it in, hit save. There's the golden jet staff.
That's awesome.
I thought that's what it was.
The book
Nice.
is a book of prayers. It grants 1 first and 1 second level spell per day to any when used to memorize spells, but only usable by a good or lawful cleric or paladin.
Sorry,
Oh.
what did it do?
It is a book of prayers. It grants 1 additional first and 1 additional second spell per day when used to memorize spells. It is only usable by a good or lawful cleric or paladin.
Cool. But I think only Sean can use that. Until we have the paladins.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, nice.
The broadsword is a +1 basket-hilted broadsword, and each round the +1 can be used to either provide a bonus to hit or damage, hit and damage, or it can be provided to give a -1 AC to a single enemy. The mangosh, when used in conjunction with the broadsword, can allow the wielder to take the parry action against a single human or smaller enemy in addition to attacking.
Oh,
So what I
that's
should do,
really good.
what I should do is put these. It'll be easier if I just paste them into there. It is really good.
If I give you an enemy -1 AC, do you mean +1?
No, it gives you the enemy -1 AC to your AC versus the enemy.
Ah, right. Okay.
Yeah, not to the enemy. It's versus a single enemy.
Right. Okay.
Okay. Sarcophagus was empty. Okay. The goblet can be filled with water, and within a turn it will turn into a healing potion.
Oh.
However, it will automatically generate 1 level of intoxication.
Kruber's
Ruber
dream.
is. Yep.
And the pipe can be used to smoke pipeweed, and it will remove fatigue. And that was it.
They're pretty useless things.
Useless.
Useful.
What?
You said useless. Sounded like.
No, I said useful. Sorry.
Okay.
It did sound a bit like it, but
It
I
did.
thought he
Look,
meant
it's
useful.
Lenzy. You never know.
I did think you said useful.
Okay.
Oh, and the seed. I didn't tell you what the seed did I?
It makes a tree.
Yes, but I didn't tell you.
Grows fruit.
It does.
Fruit tree. They're not the fruit trees that we found down in the tower, are they? The inverted tower.
It
20-foot
does.
pole would be so handy for trap finding.
It does this.
That's pretty
Nice.
awesome.
Damn.
Yeah.
Why did they put it in a fucking crypt?
Good question,
That
says
is-
Tradora. Because it was, at the time, there was more plants of that nature. And it was just cultivated by the person who was buried there and their family. So they buried it with them, as people are wont to do. Bury the treasures so that you do not take them into the next life, and those in this life cannot use them. The height of selfishness and avarice.
Wait, I guess it makes a bit more sense if they were plentiful. Like,
They weren't
being
plentiful,
very.
but there was more of them.
Okay, yeah. Well, then it still seems a bit of a waste.
It is.
Do you have the description for the book?
Yes. Let me just go and grab that. Feel free to take these lanterns as well, says Jadora, if you want one.
Yeah, I'll take one.
Hell yeah, a little floating light. They're
Yeah.
awesome. There were 4 of them, weren't there?
There are 4 of them,
Yep.
yes.
Oh, add that to the loot
Dibs on
list.
one.
Do
Yeah.
they follow you
well,
or they just
Add,
float?
add 3 of them
They
to the
just
loot
float.
list since Vex has taken Vash
Okay.
has taken one straight away.
I love the floating lights.
Yeah.
But they,
So Sean, I gave you a class book. Does that come up as magical?
What?
I gave you a heavy clasp book because I couldn't read. Did that come up as magical under the spell?
Where'd you get that from?
From a backpack in a room.
Oh, I think it was a wizard's tome from one of the adventurers.
Okay. Let me just go and have a look at that. Tokens. GM notes. Okay. So there was. Okay, you had a look at all that stuff as well that was piled there. Did you dump all that stuff
Yeah.
out? Okay.
Sure,
Of
we're
all the stuff
dragging it around.
of all the stuff that was dumped out, the short bow was magical.
Oh, nice.
Whoa.
The rapier was
Magical
magical.
shortbow.
Magical rapier.
There was a potion that was magical,
Oh, yep.
and there was a scroll that was magical. The book looks to be a spell book.
Oh.
Sweet. You should
So-
give that to me.
I
So
don't have a scroll on my list, but I do have the book. Or there's a scroll in the book.
No, the scroll was in the backpack.
sorry, there was a short bow, a rapier.
A potion, a scroll, and a spell book. All the rest were mundane items.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Well, I don't know that we want to sit here and look at this. We would probably
No.
want to take it and run, wouldn't we? And then
Or the
Divvy it
rest of the
tomorrow.
Night's Vigilant might take exception.
It took you a little bit of time to come back down here and open up all the crypts and retrieve the stuff. So, yes, Fedora will nod. We came for what we want. There is no reason to desecrate their bodies or their resting place, but they do not need these. I am happy
that's
for
fair
them to be in your hands.
Right.
Right. Let's head out. I think I've had enough.
We want to take the broken longbow. We're just going to leave it behind.
Well, it's
I'll
mundane.
repair it.
Hmm?
Well, it's mundane at the moment. I have mending, so I might mend it over a few days and see
Okay.
if anything happens.
Alrighty.
I'll
I
take
believe it was a mundane bow.
Oh, it was. Dang. Okay. Does it look cool?
Particularly,
I guess
it's old, it's a bit rotted.
Nope. Okay, fine. We can leave that here. Never mind.
I mean,
We will take the quiver of magical arrows.
Well, yeah, you and Lenza are taking that. That's fine.
I've already taken them, so whoops.
Yeah.
Now, do we want to plant the seed in?
Oh, I would like to collect the heads though before we leave upstairs.
You do not have the capacity to carry many of the heads.
I have 2 large sacks.
You'll
But
probably
yes.
get about maybe a total of a couple, maybe a dozen or 2 of the heads, but not
Okay.
all of them.
Fair enough. I just take the really awesome ones then, I guess.
Okay, cool.
I mean, are we leaving all this down here? Should we
Or
not make
what?
an effort to clean it up?
Well, I assume the Night's Vigil will turn up and clean it up.
The Beatles will take care of it, and as will the churches, says Tredora. The Knights Vigilant may return. Their numbers are few. They don't tend to care too much about cleaning up messes, just making them. Who knows what Etienne and his fellows get up to. But if you wish to spend time with a mop and bucket, feel free.
Nope. That's okay.
I'm good.
Yeah, someone's gonna have fun with that. That's NPC work.
I have things to do. As
Quick
I
question
said,
before you go.
yes,
Can we cultivate more of those trees?
no.
Ooh.
The method to grow the seed does not come from the fruit. It comes from the heart of the tree, and that method has been long lost.
Fair enough.
I have places to go and things to do. I merely wanted to meet you and say thank you for doing that which I could not, and to reward you with that which has been left to rot.
All right. Well, think us out if you need assistance in your with this lich.
My understanding is that you have plenty on your plate at the moment. Far be it from me to add to your growing list of demands. If you attend the banquet for your friends, please don't get too drunk, she says with a smile.
Well, I'm
Oh,
sure we can. Most of us can manage not to do that.
and then she'll just turn and just walk off.
Well, that's on brand. All right, let's skedaddle.
Mhm.
Skedaddle where at the moment? You're just still standing there. You said skedaddle and
Well, sorry.
stood still.
We will move.
Grant,
We all move away from the cathedral because I don't want to.
Autobots, transform and stay in position.
Right.
we just
Well,
run
it's very
around in
easy
the
if we all
circle already.
transform to light poles.
For those of you who are watching, she came up this way, that way.
No, she really wasn't hanging around.
She went a long way. She could have just gone straight across. Anyway,
Possibly. Maybe she didn't want to cut across people's properties.
I'm sure there would have been a exclusion zone at the wall.
Probably.
Anyway. So where are we heading? We're going to go to Kindly Olleries and
Well,
sit in the back room?
do we actually want to divide all this stuff up? Like, who wants what?
Well, that's what I'm saying. We could do it in Kindly
We should-
Olleries' back
We
room
should also
rather
identify the other items we found.
than in the pub where everyone's watching us. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Do we know who will be the best to identify the potions we've got?
We just have tiny little sips and
Yep,
hope it doesn't kill us.
You can do that, yes. That is generally how you would identify a potion. Sippy
I
sippy,
volunteer.
dip the wick.
Are any of the other
I
things
saw
that
your
we
whisper,
grabbed
by the way,
in
so
it?
I'll respond. Oops,
So
let me whisper that because I almost didn't whisper it.
we should probably bury Norman, and by bury Norman I mean
Remember in Barry Norman?
I don't feel like doing that. That's for Jaws MO. I'm less inclined. But we should probably make sure his stuff doesn't go to waste.
So Norman's rifle was broken?
No. Okay.
Was like beyond repair.
Yep. When he fell and he fell forward, his rifle skidded away out of his hand, and the deadfall came down upon it. So you got half a rifle, you got half a carbine.
It's now a Sean off.
I
Funny
mean,
that was how it works.
we might. I mean, I put it. We could probably take it back to the gunsmith, and I don't know because everyone wants
And
Macau's
food, yeah.
mementos.
Yeah. True. Okay, good call. Take it back to the gunsmith. Makes
I
sense.
mean, we need to tell him that his friend died anyway.
Mm-hmm. So the broadsword and main gaunch, is that better for Hypatia than what she's got?
She's also favoured with an arming sword, not a broadsword.
Yeah,
Oh,
and it would bring down my AC a bit.
okay. Right. I didn't realize that
Yeah,
they
like
would be so separate. That's okay. Right, yes. Broadsword, arming sword. Hmm.
I don't think any of this stuff is particularly good with me. Also, I may have a lot of magic items already, so
What have you done with the real Al?
Really good on Minerva, but she uses a bow, not not a. She doesn't get into melee that much. I wouldn't have thought, but I think that's probably best on her anyway. And then the rapier for Lenza.
Didn't you just say everything on Lenza? The rapier
Sorry?
and didn't you say the broadsword on Lenza, then the rapier on Lenza?
Oh,
I'm not using the
sorry,
broadsword.
I meant Minerva would be good with the broadsword and main gaunch, but she's a archer. Minerva, sorry, not Lenza. Lenza for the rapier, and the broadsword and main gaunch would be better on Minerva. But then we have a iron staff that's just like floating around, which is probably just better anyway. Yeah, I don't know. That's all a bit. Has Varsh specialized in a weapon?
No.
Her face.
What?
Does Varsh want to use Canto's old staff?
What are the
I mean, I feel, I,
stats on it?
I feel like
Zhang's old stuff.
Zhang's old staff? Sorry, that's what I meant.
Oh, I don't know what the stats are though.
Plus 2 stick.
Large weapon, bludgeoning.
It's the same as yours, except it's bludgeoning. It does a little bit less damage, but it has a +2 to hit and +2 to damage. And yeah, it's bludgeoning, so it has
But is
+1
it
to hit against
magical?
armor.
It's plus
Yes,
2,
it is
yes.
magical.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh
so
shit!
that's pretty significant.
I think
Your
I'd like plus
bardish,
2.
your bardish is +1. The iron
Yeah.
staff is +2. Your bardish is, and the staff are both large weapons, so they both have reach. The bardish is cutting, so it does 1d10 damage and +2 versus unarmored, whereas the iron staff is bludgeoning, so it does 1d8 damage. But it is also +1 to hit versus armor and -1 on their DR.
That sounds good. 'Cause I can carry both weapons and just switch for whatever I need.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's 4 encumbrance to carry both weapons, but sure.
I've got weapon.
Monkey grip them both.
No, I've got
Just
weapon
jump into
belt.
The other-
3.5.
The
Yep.
other option for you actually is the broadsword and main gaunch. I mean, it's not like they're bad for you either. If you would prefer to 2-weapon fight.
Who's taking the monkey magic stuff?
Mm,
I don't know, whoever wants
So,
it.
remember many years ago, or
I
not
was-
many years
I
ago, a while ago, I asked for people to tell me an item that they wanted. That was
I'm pretty
someone's.
sure,
That was someone's item that they wanted.
wasn't
And
it
now they're
Vex's?
dead. Well, maybe.
Who do you think it was?
I thought it was
Dang, I
Vex
actually-
wanting it.
Wait, was it one of Craig's characters?
No,
Surely it was Yang.
No,
it was Vex.
it was Vex.
Really?
I've been
What?
sitting here wondering why Vex hasn't grabbed it the whole time, going, "You asked for this." It's like you begged for it, and he gave it, and it's like, I don't want it.
what? Which weapon?
I asked every player to name a type of item that you may want to
And you
encounter
wanted monkey
that you
magic
wanted
stick.
for your character, and you said you
Well,
wanted.
yeah, I was thinking about it, but now I just read my notes and I'm like, maybe I can't carry both big weapons with me. Yes, I do want it. I definitely do. Matter of throwing some stuff away onto the cart.
You know, it's just going to sit in your backpack.
Yeah. Does Lenzel want the rapier?
I mean, it's not more useful than anything else.
Well,
Like I
I assume
no,
that's the best
no.
weapon that you have. No,
I mean, it's I can't use Dex for it, so it's not.
can't you?
What?
No,
It's a
because
medium.
rapiers are just
rapiers
as
are
heavy as
heavy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Rapiers are heavy, not like what people think they are.
Yeah, it's not a small sword. Okay, fine.
So like I can definitely take it, but like I might as well use a light melee weapons if I do need to have
Yeah,
it
absolutely.
in melee. Like it seems I suppose be better on someone else who actually can actually has strength.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
What was the magic level of the Book of Prayers?
2.
Power level.
Our level was 2.
Ooh.
Have you only got the? Hang on. What else? What else was we got besides the bracelet? I mean, the bracelet, the necklace, the Flavor 5, critical Flavor 5 nexus.
+1
necklace.
armor, +1 bow, I believe.
So if you remember, I mentioned that you don't. I'm not going to have the maximum limitation now. I did that a while back. Did you all forget?
Yeah.
No,
I do vaguely remember something about that.
I'm just keeping mine on just for amusement.
The power level is important for other things, not for how many items you can use. One of the reasons I took that out was because one of the advantages to playing the earlier editions was that you did festoon yourself with lots of magic items, and by putting in that artificial limitation. Hang on a second.
Battery 50%.
So I assume no one has objections to me taking the Book of Magic.
No, that seems like it's
Hell
great for
no.
you.
Jingles not use it?
Is Jingles good?
Be neutral, I would think.
What was that noise?
Thoughtful. Yes, he is good.
Oh, he's good? Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. Well, there you go. In competition.
You want it?
Either of you could use it.
No,
Yeah.
no. You take it. You take it.
Oh, well, I don't mind.
So every +2 weapon is like what comes with that? Just +2 to hit something.
+2 to hit and
+2
+2 to damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
And
all
more
good.
importantly, less things have DR against it.
Okay, so you're taking the iron stuff. Cool.
Hell yeah.
Right.
I forgot what my strength bonus was to it.
So the javelins are going to go to Kruber?
Mm-hmm.
Kruber or Barsh.
Seems likely. They seem pretty good. I mean, you can have one each if you can carry it.
Yeah, they're only 0.5 encumbrance.
Archer's
Worth
like
taking.
15 weapons already. She has the Black and Jade staff. She doesn't need a javelin.
Oh yeah, because you can throw the Black and Jade stuff.
It's
Can't
a
you?
light throwing stick that returns.
Yeah.
Wait, I have that? What?
Didn't you take
Yeah.
the Golden Jet staff?
Oh wait, you're talking.
No, I haven't taken anything yet from the power besides the iron stuff.
Oh, so you're talking. So you're talking about the +2 iron stuff that Zhang had.
Yes, the
Yeah.
+2 iron stuff Zhang had.
Yeah,
I've taken it off my character sheet, and Vash now has it.
the Golden Jet staff doesn't have any plus bonuses. It's a magic item, but it doesn't have. At least it doesn't say that it has any attack or damage bonuses. It just changes shape.
I mean,
But
even
it
if it still
does.
counts as,
Well,
even
I
if it still
don't
counts as,
know.
yeah.
There's a
Even it,
magic weapon.
Well, it depends. In first edition, there's like different magic weapons. Weren't just it's a magic weapon.
So the magic property for attack for affecting a creature came in 3.5. Before 3.5, even in 3.0, it was based upon the plus. +1,
Yeah,
+2,
okay.
+3,
Yep.
+4, and that's what happens in this game as well. Sometimes you might be able to use just any magic weapon to affect it, but generally it'll come down to the plus.
So the golden jet staff may not be as effective at hitting stuff, but it does have a whole bunch of utility, like a 20-foot pole function, which would be really handy in some situations.
yeah, like when we run out of detect traps, cast or the spell,
Yeah, exactly.
or thieves. If we run out of thieves,
And having the fact that you can use it as a throw stick that returns to you is also pretty cool. So,
I mean, that can go to someone else if Varsha's already having a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I can't take it anymore.
all I'm getting at is, yeah, if you've got that, I think the javelin should go to someone else. But
Yeah. As much as I would like the jet and black staff too, I think I would have too much stuff.
who's taking the drinking goblet? Is that going to
Kruber.
Kruber as well?
I mean, it seems like it's a party thing that's going to be really easily used by everybody.
Yeah.
It's either Kruber or Varsh. Somebody
Well,
who takes a lot of damage.
Whoever can carry it.
I think it fits with Kruber's theme.
it
Yeah.
does.
It does.
So-
Absolutely.
Yeah.
For sure, for sure.
And is Jingles
The
taking the
horn's
pipe?
probably best on Varsh or Kruber as well.
It
What
has
does
to
the
be on
pipe
Vash.
do?
Oh, it doesn't have to be on Kruber.
Moves with a level of fatigue.
No, it can be on. Oh wait, you're right. It can't be
Fight a
on
Paladin or
Varsh.
Dwarf.
It's got to
Yeah.
be on Hypatia, Minerva, or Kruber.
Hypatia?
Hypatia's a fighter.
Yeah, that's what
Sure.
I'm saying.
I said Hypatia, Minerva, or
Yeah,
Kruber.
but
No, I am questioning whether Hypatia wants it.
Oh no,
No.
you can't have it,
Okay.
Al. You don't have a free hand. Deal with it.
Fair.
It's better on either Kruber or Minerva because we have a free hand most of the time.
Well, Minerva's probably the
Yeah.
better of the
Does
two.
Crew have a free hand?
He uses a pole arm, so
Yeah, he can hold.
I guess he can hold it in one hand and then
Yeah,
do something
yeah.
else. Yeah.
exactly. He can draw the horn, blow the horn.
Yeah, but I would think Minerva would be the better option because Kruber's on the front line and doesn't want to stop and just spend a whole round blowing a horn when he's getting wailed on. Minerva's an archer, can sit at the back row and do the same thing.
that's why it's
But the
better on
problem
Kruber.
is you gotta be in 50 feet. That's exactly. That's why.
Yeah, and
Yeah. See.
Mm.
and also if we're doing it right, Kruber's behind me.
Yeah. No. That's the
Okay.
point. It needs to be up the front, so it needs to be. It's better on Kruber than it is on Minerva.
hmm
Okay.
Just because of the area, 50 feet. Also, it suits Kruber's character.
Yeah.
I actually think it's one of the few because well, yeah.
Okay, that's fine. So, where are we going? Silver and oak horn. So we're going to give the horn to Kruber.
Yep. Along with the goblet.
Kruber, he gets the goblet as well.
So you can call the silver and oak horn the horn of the vanguard because that's what it is.
Yeah.
One of the vanguard. Can I have the main gaunch and thingamajig, please?
Broadsword.
Broadsword.
And if no one else wants it, yeah.
Sort of. Yeah. Well, yeah. That's why I gave away the iron stuff. It's just better for one of the fighters to have that anyway. It gives them more options in combat. And if I get hard pressed, I'll have a good weapon combo anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Is Kruber taking the javelins as well? I'm not sure about that yet.
I mean, Vash can have them.
Kruber or Vash.
Ugh.
Kruber does use javelins, so
Yeah, I don't. I have javelins, but I don't really use them.
yeah. Yeah, give Kruber the javelins.
Yeah, give both to
God,
him.
Kruber's being.
He's getting it good this time.
He's fine.
He's
I
not.
mean, he hasn't
He's not
got
even
much.
here.
Who took the? Was it Minerva? You took the broadsword
Yep.
and the mangosh.
Gosh.
Yep.
Okay. Are we giving the pipe to Jingles?
If no one will have it, yeah. Happy to take it.
What did the pipe do again?
Removes the
Remove.
fatigue.
I mean, Jingles did really well out of this, considering.
Yeah,
Oh.
Lenza would be against giving anything to Jingles, who's literally just rocked up right now. Like,
Yeah.
Lenza would say that the pouch probably held by Sean.
He casts a couple
Okay.
of healing spells.
Yes, but it's yeah, like okay, so
He earned his keep.
the the point is, out of oh, this is a player's character that is now needs to join the group. I feel like just handing out magical items,
Ooh.
It's
especially
true.
if we don't know, because the Jingles could literally just disappear and not turn up tomorrow, and we're like, okay, cool, there goes that.
Fair enough. So who's getting it? Me.
I mean, it seems best for you, like, unless you can't carry it or whatever. Like, I mean, Lenses will take it, but like, it's not really. It doesn't really belong to anybody. It seems it's going to be useful whenever someone needs to use it, kind of thing.
Sit
You just
around
need
and
to-
all smoke the peace pipe.
You just need to buy some tobacco.
What's the encumbrance on a large weapon?
Too much.
Yeah.
Poor Lenza.
So the magic scrolls, were they wizard scrolls or arcane scrolls or?
Well,
need
I
to
haven't
use-
got raid magic today, so we'll have to wait.
So you do have read magic. If you recall, if I go into the optional rules, I made this change a long time ago.
It's a free thing.
It is. House rules. Let's have a look. It was under listing class mods, I think. Magic
holy
users. No, where did I do this? I wrote it down somewhere. I really need to probably redo the house rules from scratch and try and put them in a better order.
Yeah,
Where
but
did
like,
But
I
then
know where everything is currently.
this is the thing also, isn't it? Read magic spell. All magic users or characters that use the magic user spell list automatically know read magic but never have to prepare it. Instead, they can use the read magic spell by sacrificing any other spell that they currently have prepared.
Nice.
Oh, cool. Then I will use that to read the magic.
Okay, let me just quickly go back to yonder map so I can read my notes. These were the scrolls you're reading, or the one scroll. Okay, it has 2 spells on it. You will need to cast a spell twice. If you only cast it first, I'll read the first spell.
No, I can cast it twice. Sure.
Do
There
you
you
want me to tell you out loud? Or do you want to be clandestine?
No, that's fine. Yeah, tell me out loud.
Link
Sorry, blink.
Blink.
Nice.
and lightning bolt.
Nice.
Ooh.
I got another pew pew spell.
Got the pew pew spell for the person who really likes geometry.
Hell
Since you
yeah,
can
that
bounce
spell's
it off walls.
awesome. Yeah. And sorry, so blink. Is blink level 3 as well?
Level. Yeah, it might be level 3. I think it is. I think they're both level 3.
I'm going to add them to my scroll case.
Yeah, also level 3.
Oh, where are those? There they are.
If you have a look at the spell book, you don't need read magic to read the spell book.
Cool.
It
Yes, what's in the
has
spell?
Burning Hands, Scribe, Detect Magic, Floating Disc, Jarring Hand. How about I do this?
Oh, yes, if you have it. Awesome. Oh, spider climb.
It's
I
shabby.
think I want spider climb. Floating disc is also really cool,
It is.
but I don't have spider climb. I think I'll go with that. I already have web, shadow knock. Do I have knock? I don't have knock. 1, 2, 3, 7. Unfortunately, I have all the second level spells I can have.
Ooh, that sucks.
Magic mouth.
Need to
I'm never getting rid of magic mouth. It's
You
hilarious.
need to open up your mind. Do some
Um,
trepanning.
I'm not smart enough to learn all these spells. Damn it. I don't suppose you can learn any of these jingles.
Mm,
Jingles is an illusionist. These are magic user
Yeah.
spells.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. You can't learn them. Okay, well, suck it, Trebek. I guess I'll sell that spell book then. Although I will learn Spider Climb with Scribe.
Um,
Already got Scribe.
crazy idea.
Hmm?
We could try get a magic user retainer.
That is a crazy idea because he would die so fast.
This is like Dorian all over again.
But we
He
wouldn't
would
have to
die.
pay
He
him.
would die so fast.
I mean,
Uh,
except for that crappy roll, we could have got. Could have got a new mage character.
You want to
We still can. What are you talking about? He's got an intelligence of 10.
you want a
And
magic
That
user retainer? There you go.
Minerva.
There's your magic user retainer.
Yeah,
Oh, can't get
absolutely.
I
drawbacks.
can't. Minerva can't stand competition because it would beat her.
Actually,
Oh dear. So I guess we'll just sell some of the other stuff then. We've got Tennyson's that we can go to sell some of this stuff.
Right.
Does anybody want the magical short bow?
not really. Well, not me.
Okay.
Is there
Yeah.
any advantage over a longbow? Like,
No,
Or
it
which
just
has
Range.
shorter range. Yeah.
shorter range, less damage, I think.
less damage.
So lots of advantages.
Yeah.
Can be used
mean-
by.
Yeah, it can be
Different
used by
groups.
people a bit more easily.
Yeah, that's
the,
fair. Yeah, that's fair
That's
enough.
the only thing.
Yes, because it's not 6 feet tall.
I mean, skill
So
issue.
Jingles will sell.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Jingles wants a
Shiro
short
would
bow,
like it.
but I think he's got. Have you got a sling? What's
No,
that?
I've
No,
got
I'm
the
confusing
Cranko.
characters. Ah, yeah, much cooler.
I mean, Min will use it because she doesn't have a magical bow at the moment. But yeah, I was just checking. All right.
Yeah, go for it. Like, if you
Didn't
don't.
she
If you,
specialize in longbow though?
She did. Yes. That's true. I might be better off just using a longbow and it not being magical anyway. True. Well, I might talk to hopefully we can talk to Lashnara, and maybe Lashnara will have a
I mean,
magical arsenal that we can trade stuff at.
I don't know. I feel like we maybe had a bit of a problem considering how our last encounter with him went.
Yeah, true.
On that note, are we attending this banquet for Lashanara, Vildris, and Yestel?
I'm sure we could do a good job of causing incidents.
Yeah, hell yeah, we're going there.
Because
I
that
mean-
seems like a horrible idea.
Also, I'm not. Yeah. Anyway, never mind.
Because like that's the 3 people, right? Like that is absolutely who saved the city. I'm sure they did, but like, so did we. Team effort, I guess.
Yup.
Indeed.
I mean,
Team effort.
I'm in no rush to be famous personally, but
I mean, I'm sure I think we already have some level of fame, anyway, or infamy.
You do?
Just less. We generally what we do is outside of the city, not in the middle of it.
so just the last thing with all the loot. What are we doing with the tree?
Yeah, great question.
We
We should
Fine.
hang on to it at the moment, I think, until we find somewhere that's like a really inhospitable place that people are trying to live, and then we plant it there, right?
Yeah. I mean, I was thinking of maybe a certain church that helped the poor, but
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean,
you make a good point.
yeah, that's probably a much better call.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Cool.
It'll need to be protected. But yeah.
But we could give it to Rare-san.
Bad idea.
See if he could replicate it.
Oh my
no.
god, if anybody could find out the way, it would be Rare-san. Unfortunately, it'll be undead with trees growing out their back, walking around. Every time they eat a brain, a fruit blooms.
It'll be sentient walking trees, undead walking trees, walking around, taking the fruit off their branches and ramming it down people's throats, whether they want it or not.
Eat. Yeah.
And when they do consume it, they turn into zombies.
Perfect. The beautiful blood bags, just moving blood bags, delicious blood bags.
The world needs order. And what better way than to make them all undead?
Mm-hmm.
Although
That is true.
I think that's actually the complete opposite of Raya-san. He's not
Mm.
anything about order. It's all pure chaos.
So, this is not strictly, well, talking of evil sentient trees. Here's something. Here's a blast from the past. I apologize in advance.
If Min runs quickly past where Tennyson's was, is Tennyson's back if I go inside the building?
No.
Damn. They're still gone. No, why did they not return? Well,
So are you going to plant the tree at Kyleoloris?
I mean,
I
that's
mean-
my vote, but
That's not a terrible idea. Let's have a talk to him about it. Also, let's, tell.
the only other thing that I'd say is there is a herbalist in town who's pretty awesome. Ulthra.
She's just
so
busy doing a potion for me though.
I think she has some side business that she does, but
Yeah, maybe. I hear.
And you wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
I
No.
wouldn't know anything about it. Unfortunately, if only I did. But
Aaron
I
rolled
don't know,
a
if
1
it-
for insight.
Damn it! That's so sad. No. Yeah. She might be able to do something with it as well, but yeah, I think the church just makes the most sense because we've got like the strongest ties to the church. So I have no I have no problem with us doing that, but
My only concern with a herbalist would be, are they just going to make money from it?
well, yeah, probably.
Whereas, I mean, you'd make the
Only
most.
Ori's just going to give it to the people. Yes, absolutely. But I'm just thinking if she could actually replicate it. But yes, there's the likelihood is that it's unreplicatable, like no matter who we give it to.
Yeah.
But you know, giving it to Kindly Ori probably means it doesn't get.
Was he gonna survive until the tree fully grows?
Yeah, that is the other question.
Well,
Week.
it may be left in the hands of Sean, because
Probably.
if Kindly Ori passes, I assume Sean's going to step into that position, and we'll have Tiny Tim instead. So Tiny
only-
Tim seems pretty keen to get into the group. That's all I'm saying.
The only downside there is Sean's ultimate goal is to take over the Creamer Keep.
Well, we're better to stage a crusade from than Sumpton.
Mm-hmm.
You can slowly, every time like an adventurer comes in and is like wounded and stuff, you can be like, well, I'll heal you for free, but
I will call in a favor in the
I
future.
will, yeah, one day I will call in a favor. Yes.
And when I'm high enough level, I'll be able to raise you from the dead. So just give me your finger.
Uh, um. Boo earns.
So what was the stuff that we didn't find out what it was? Did you figure out what the potions were?
No, we don't know what they are.
You can taste potions to work out what they are, but the other thing you can do is you can take them to a potion shop and they might be able to work it out. But normally, yeah, you just like. Do you have a cure poison on you though, Sean?
No, I don't have a cure poison, but I have
Yeah,
a
so probably best
I have
to
a
check the
neutralized
potion.
poison.
Neutralized poison.
Yes,
Oh, that's
which is
probably
cure
good
poison.
enough. Yes, yes,
It's
yes.
because
Okay.
the other one is delay poison.
Okay, so you do have a remove poison effectively.
I do have a remove
Neutralize
poison.
Okay, well then, yeah, we can test the potions. If you want.
Who's going to volunteer? Who would
Not
actually
Sean.
know what they are?
Not Sean, because he has to cast neutralize poison.
Yep, true enough.
Sure.
Why don't we just have one of our retainers do
we have retainers.
They're
We
on the
have
ground,
2
foamy.
half orcs.
Wow.
I feel like they'll be willing to do anything. Oh, I guess you don't count, Vash. You're
Oh.
Oh yeah, those guys.
just
Right,
awesome.
I mean, we also want someone who knows what it is. Like,
They're not retainers, they are mercenaries.
yeah,
Oh, they are mercenaries. Yeah,
Mm.
true.
yeah.
We need a retainer. We need a
Yeah.
retainer.
I mean, we had retainers, and one of them disappeared. One of them died.
One of them had an intelligence of 3 and was told that you didn't need him anymore.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Excuse me. I've had 2 retainers, and both of them have died
Yeah.
in the same
Hmm.
combats.
Not selling
Yep.
your retainershipness.
Nope.
Who would
Look,
follow
Minerva
Minerva,
tried
though?
to pick up a retainer earlier, but he said no.
So did
He'd only
Jaquan.
do.
You just still did better than Jaquan.
Jaquan is still not allowed within 100 feet of the orphanage.
And the best retainer was very excellent, but died. Poor.
Kukulin.
They loved.
No, not Cuculain. What's his name?
The
The
toad.
The toad.
Toad.
Oh yeah.
They look. Kukulin was also awesome. They were both awesome.
Cuculain was pretty good.
Look, the Toad was more awesome. Gonna be honest.
Tiefling gets a hard rap, okay? But he was pretty good. He was brave.
Cool.
Who's taking the floating lights, by the way? And quick question: do they have a string on them?
No, they do not.
10 feet's pretty high.
10 feet is pretty high.
I've
We
got
might-
twine, so we can put string on them if
I was
you
going
want.
to say we might want string on them if you want to
Oh,
You have
retrieve
Yeah.
I
unlimited
just put one
twine.
in my pockets.
I do. I have. I have.
Twine.
I have 1,890 feet of twine on the wagon.
Have you been cutting it into lengths?
Okay.
Sorry.
You've been cutting it into lengths.
Yeah, it's in 10-foot length, so there's 800 and sorry, there's 189 links of it.
Why?
Well, my plan. So okay, well, since you're asking, and
No.
Minerva
He's
loves
going
this
to-
magical item
He's going
so
to
much.
flood. He's going to flood the string market.
No, I want to make a. I want the elves to make me a cape of elven kind out of the twine because or an elven cloak out of the twine because it's actually like much stronger than regular twine. Like it's
Half the strength of rope.
yeah, it's half the
good.
strength of rope and it's made out of one strand of twine. Like that's
Technically, we could just get 2 lengths of it and it would be the same strength as rope.
yes.
Wow, so instead of carrying rope, we can just get your twine and just... You can't climb up it though, because it's like as thick as a
A piece of twine.
piece of twine, yeah.
Well,
You'd
you
cut
could
your
you could
hands.
thread 3 pieces together and make like a very simple braid that wouldn't be. I mean, it'd be pretty horrific, but yeah,
It is
it would
be
be a
very
lot lighter.
tight. Or
If you had
what would be better would be to make a rope ladder from it, like a with wooden blocks between 2 strands of it, and then you'd have a strong but really light ladder.
Yes. Well, there's lots of projects we could do with it. I personally wanted to make a superior elven cloak out of it, but or clothes as well would be cool. Backpacks out of the twine. Like the twine is just it's awesome twine. That's all I'm saying. Corduroy
cut it in-
jacket.
And you cut it into 10-foot lengths.
It well, the way the the way the ball of twine works is you get 10 feet at a time. Okay, so it's like a long ball of twine, but it regenerates 10 feet of twine every certain amount of time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very
Did
good.
anyone take the golden jet star?
No, at the moment it's still sitting unclaimed.
I can take it, but I have to just put my javelins on the cart. Which is okay because I can throw this stuff anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When the javelins going to Kruber anyway.
Yeah, the
Oh, is it?
javelins
Oh,
don't
this is
group.
this is your regular javelins.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are I got regular ones.
Yeah, I mean it's better than a regular javelin. I mean maybe not damage wise, but just in
But returning.
Utility wise, yeah,
No.
it makes a lot more
Is
sense.
there anybody else who does magical stuff in town?
Yoinking it.
Lashinara.
No, there's gotta be
Magical stuff, as in selling stuff?
Yeah.
Not really, because there's very little
Market.
reason for that, because there is no market. People in town, you know, they're commoners. Even
Yeah.
with the small number of shops that you have that sell that kind of stuff, including potions like the Summoning Balms and elixirs, etc., they're really only geared towards selling mostly to adventurers. The balms and elixirs do sell tinctures, but tinctures are more expensive than what commoners can generally afford. So again, you're looking at only the wealthy people that can afford that stuff. So no, there's not really a market for it. There's no shops. It's only a small city as well.
Mm-hmm.
You can go try and track down and find people yourself who might be interested.
Did someone gonna try those potions? Did we decide who was gonna dip their finger in them?
Lenza will.
Which potion?
I'm happy to. I like
mean-
raw things.
You had a
There's
couple
two.
potions. There was 3.
Oh,
Three.
3. Okay, well,
So pick.
what
Was
what do
there
they
3 or
what
4?
do they look like?
They look like potions. There's nothing really indicative in them. Potions don't have the same viscosity or even taste the same to be the same potion.
Cool.
So there was 2 potions from downstairs
Up to 2 potions upstairs.
and 2 potions upstairs.
Well, there was 5 potions then.
Okay, and there was a 3rd potion downstairs, was there?
I
Yes,
have
One
one.
of the adventurers had one.
Yep.
Ah,
Where'd you get the 2 potions from upstairs from? Oh, did you pick up my loot list?
yeah.
I mean,
makes sense.
yeah, like
Okay.
I did you know what they are, or are we testing those as well?
No, yeah, test those. Test those right away.
But mine is magical, so
If you
Aren't
want-
all potions
All
magical?
potions are
are they?
magical.
Oh, okay. I thought they were just like herbs and shit.
No, they're
That's
the tinctures.
yeah.
Okay.
We just covered this. Come on.
Test the upstairs ones last.
Sure.
So who's testing them?
Lenza,
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, go for it.
they're delicate
I
elven tongue.
assume you're in
Yeah.
the same space as me, so I can.
Yes.
Okay, so you had the one that was the adventurer had, and you had 2 in
Yep.
the crypt. Which one do you want to try?
The adventurer. Let's start with a unique TM one.
Okay, it is. You believe a potion of levitation because you start feeling light and start floating a little bit.
Cool.
Or you're high? I don't know.
You just Charlie Bucket and his grandfather with the
Yeah.
fizzy pop. Okay, you've tasted that one.
Yep. I'll try one of them from downstairs.
Okay, there is 2 of them. Pick 1 or 2.
50-50.
Yeah, just pick 1
2.
or 2. 2. Okay. You feel that this is a potion of invulnerability.
Ooh.
Feel a bit tougher, a bit more resilient.
That's pretty good.
Hmm.
And
Very
the other
good.
one?
It burns your tongue. You're poisoned.
Wow.
Make a saving throw.
Yeah, I knew that was going to come for one of them. Where's my save throws?
It tastes corrupt and horrific. Blech. It's gone moldy.
Ooh.
Magic mold.
Oh, but why am I looking at the bloody macros on my sheet? Saving throw versus poison. Poison or death?
Yep.
Mhm.
Any modifiers?
Nope.
No, okay, not even because I took a little bit.
The effect of it is reduced. Okay, so you are poisoned, but you aren't poisoned with the full strength and damage of it because that would be pretty rude. You are poisoned at half. So it's a strength 3 and damage 2 poison. So you need to make 3 consecutive. Well, it's not 3 consecutive. You need to make 3 saves. Every time you fail a save, you take 2 damage. If you
Do
make
I
this,
notice
yeah,
Lenza being sick?
Yep,
Can I cast Neutralize Poison?
sure, but he's going to have to make a saving throw first.
Yep.
So one strength saving throw first, and
One,
then
no, it's a strength 3, which means you need to make 3 saving throws to overcome the poison. Every time you make
okay.
a saving throw, you don't take damage, and one of those is knocked off. If you fail the saving throw, you take 2 damage.
Okay, so I just need to do that to do the same saving throw 3 times.
Just try once
Mhm.
because you'll get neutralized poison then upon you.
Yep.
Okay, so you don't take any damage. You overcame one lot of it. You had 2 to go. Then neutralized poison was cast.
Do you want me to cast Neutralize Poison on you?
That would be appreciated, yes.
Okay, I will cast it.
Probably stop checking the poisons now.
Until
I mean,
tomorrow. when
potions.
Potions.
Yes.
It's a Freudian slip there.
Minerva is like, ooh, a poison. Can I have that? Or do you want it?
I'm gonna use it.
Definitely, it's a potion. It's not really.
I mean, it seems pretty virulent.
Yeah.
Just give
Maybe
it
it's
to
an
her.
oil or something.
I
Though
mean,
it was
Minerva's got some plans for it. Okay.
though it was it was magical, so it's like that's
It-
probably why it's so relevant.
Yeah, if you're willing to hand it over, Minerva will take it.
She's
Sure,
just going to
just
make someone drink it, okay?
That's right.
Don't use it on me.
She's
Or
going
anybody
to.
important.
Just gonna stick
She's
it on
going.
a
She's
sword.
gonna hand it. She's gonna put it in somebody's gear. She's gonna be like, put it in somebody she dislikes gear. They're gonna be like, oh, I don't remember what this potion does. Nope. Or maybe, in a worst case scenario, they'll really need a potion and they'll just be like, surely I'm not carrying anything harmful.
You
Maybe we should smash this potion and
Minerva's going to put a post-it note on it. Healing.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what she's going to do.
Sure, have that potion. Congrats.
I mean, historically speaking, you've poisoned yourself more than anyone else.
All right. So you
It's gonna
want
be
to do?
hilarious in like 5 games, 5 sessions time, and she's like, Minerva's like, oh, I've got this potion. What's it do? I don't know. I'll just drink it.
All right. Are you going to do the other ones the next day?
Well, are we going to the party thingy? Is that tonight or was that a different day?
It's tonight,
Yes,
Then I
but we're
guess
not.
we're going to the party.
but we're going to call it there then.
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yes, please.
Vote for MVP, please.
Have we noted down the 2 potions that we have and the 2 potions that we haven't tested yet?
Yeah, I've still got them in my inventory. The ones we haven't tested.
Yeah,
I'll
cool.
put in the. I've updated the group treasure.
Yeah, nice. That's what I wanted to make sure. Well,
Where's my?
what a session. No one died. Good job. Oh, Norman's still in the in the list.
Oh,
And Canto's character or name is still showing up as Norman.
Mm-hmm. So I can still hear his voice.
Don't leave me in here, you bastards. You've used the wrong one because yours Norman's is
Yeah.
using the old. Norman's is using the macro for the second group.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
nice.
I have 4 votes in so far. I need one from Bex.
Sorry.
Always Vex.
Ah.
Well, I need one also from I got Sean, Minerva,
And for
Norman,
me,
Lenza
I've
for
forgotten how to
Migration.
bring up that stupid tool.
On
You just
your-
gotta click on your
Click on your
character.
token.
Ah, right. Yep. That's better.
That's it. That's what it's gonna say on it. I'm delicious.
Okay. Um.
Wow, that's like
Flavor enhancer.
or I'll sneak up on some campsite and pour it into their dinner.
That'll also
Oh,
work. All
That would
right.
be
So
fantastic. I look forward to poisoning people. Phew.
okay. So in that case, we have a tie. Lenza and Minerva both get it,
Nice.
and therefore I'll go to the minor blessings. Deal 1 to Minerva and 1 to Lenza. Deal. There you go.
Sweet. What do I get? Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. Yeah, that's really good.
That is an sup- like surprisingly useful card suddenly.
Nice.
Hey, quick one. The
Mhm.
holy symbol that we found upstairs on a leather lanyard. Do we know who that was of? Like what the holy symbol?
Of the 8,
Just of the 8?
the 8 aren't generally worshipped individually. So the holy
Yeah.
symbol isn't necessarily going to be of a god, it's just a symbol devoted to the 8.
Yeah, but is there like a particular sect or
No.
group that uses different symbols, or is
Some
everyone
of
use the
some
same
of them
one?
no, some of them will use different ones, but it's just a generic holy symbol.
Wow, so it's just a generic one.
Mhm.
Just a no frills holy symbol.
It's just a cross.
Something like
It's
that.
an
Yeah.
ankh.
The most
Actually, it's gotta
generic of
be.
holy symbols.
It's probably something that has like 8 points on it.
An 8-pointed star or something like that.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. I was
It's
just wondering
chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
if there's any
It is.
sort of anything we could gather from it, but
It's
Alright.
actually a Warhammer scatter template. Son of a...
It could well be. Alright, well thank you for that session, guys.
no, it's
Mhm.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
glad that all worked out.
Fat stacks of loot now.
I
Yeah.
know. Hard to.
Who did the lights go to in the end? Who took a floating light?
We didn't.
Only
No one
Vash took
picked
one.
it up.
I
Yeah.
only just took one. That's
Yeah,
it.
Vash has got one following her around like a lost puppy.
Does it, I don't
Sky
think.
puppy.
They
Does it
don't
follow
follow
you
you.
around?
No.
Well, if you put it on
It
the
just.
piece of string.
I was going
Oh.
to say if you tie a piece of string to it, it will.
If you tie a piece of string to it and you get into a combat, it will give you a penalty.
Oh.
Because you are
I
not,
just put
when
it
you are,
in my.
especially if you're using a big weapon, you're not standing still just, stabbing forward without
You'll
any
have to
momentum.
carry it like a balloon and then let it
Mm.
go when combat starts.
Like they're still useful, but they're not like the pendants of light that a few of us have. Continual light. Who actually still has that one of those? Because I know we lost a lot of them.
I
Yeah,
still
Yeah,
have
I've got
mine.
one still.
Mine
Yeah. I
survived.
think mine got dispelled.
Is it just us three then? Sean, Lenza, and Vash.
I've got one.
Oh, you got one too.
There's some
Okay.
on the cart as well.
Mhm. We'll have to
Yeah, we didn't
pick
take
one of
them all down with us. That's the thing.
It's good
So
news.
if you look at the group loot, group treasure, one of the items is they're not in amulet form, but there are 14
Didn't-
continual light cleric sling bullets left.
Yeah, didn't we make a whole host of them?
You
And then
made a whole host of them.
that's
That is
why
correct.
Julian can't cut the rule.
Yeah. Well, fair enough.
Yeah, I know.
There's also a whole bunch of Min's like magic stuff that she makes down in the cart as well. If anybody wants some magic mouths that do silly stuff.
Mhm.
Thankfully, Craig's
What?
not in the party at the moment because you know where that would have gone.
Mhm.
Well, I will stop the recording. Thank you for that session. That was fun.